shared already for MLB. This is free play from SoBet. You know what it is. back off, back off. I know why you're here. I know very well. I'm not an idiot. I get it. All right, this is not a money line. This is -1. Thank you, CR. Can I get a drum roll in the chat? Can I get a drum roll in the chat for me to drop this freebie? For me to drop this freebie, I want a drum roll in the chat. I want some hype. I want someone to get me fired up. We are locking in. Listen, I've been saying this. Yes, I do. I do. And I also help other people do the same thing. You can DM me about that if you're interested. But the play we're about to drop, this is a banger. I am fired up. Drop some drum rolls in the chat, and I'm going to share you this free play. This is for MLB. MLB Tuesday is what it's all about. MLB Tuesday is what it's all about because everyone that lost on the weekend playing football, trying to miss, etc. Now they're trying to chase all that money back. They're trying to get after it now. They need that money. They need it. I need some action. They don't know baseball. They don't know what to bet on. They're thinking, oh, is this team that was good 4 years ago? Are they still good? They couldn't name players on any team, and they're nuking action, and they're moving lines, and it's making us giving us so much more opportunity as a result. So much. Okay? So listen, we are playing Tigers -1. That's -136 on DK. 1.36 units. 1.36 units to win 1 unit. Detroit's absolutely battled their way back, and somehow they're only 1 spot out of last wild card spot. 3 games behind if they have any chance of pulling this off. So this is what's important in this spot. What's important in this spot is to understand that they are going to use maximum leverage. They need to pinch it. They need to use bullpen. They're treating it like the playoffs. That's how their September is going to be. Maximum leverage in the bullpen. That's a huge advantage. Aside from that, Colorado team has been absolutely terrible, especially on the road. You know, Colorado is a team where being home matters. You know, the pop flies get out at Coors Field, the low air. It's a different thing. It's a different thing. It's not like other teams, okay? Keter Montero has been thrown for Detroit, and he's been a lot better throughout August. He's starting to pick it up. A guy without a ton of experience. We understand that he's going to improve over time, and he's absolutely done that. And we have max leverage ready in the bullpen, so that's going to be great. Blaylock's thrown for Colorado. He's been absolutely terrible this whole season. His last 9 innings, he's given up 9 earned runs. He shouldn't even be a starter in the MLB. We've got a great matchup. The -1 gets you at -136. Great play. SB knows. That's what's up, baby. Shout out to everyone in here. We're just kicking it off. We're going to be here for a bit. I dropped the plays on SoBet for anyone who wants those. Those are in my links. Dropped a full slate. We got an early Thursday night football play that went out. We're dropping college football already. We are putting out the most action possible right now because we got MLB, which we're feasting on because we've been dialed in all season long, and now we're getting advantage on all the public bettors because we've been paying attention for the last 5 months. We got NFL crushing it, college football crushing it. Stupid numbers in college football right now. And like I've been saying, the first 4 months first 4 weeks of college football absolutely free. The first few weeks of NFL are great. We're gonna look a little bit at the week 2 slate in a little bit as well. But I already dropped one play. Hell yeah, SB, let's go, let's go. Love to hear that. Love to hear that. That's gonna smack. That's gonna be a heavy play. That's gonna be a heavy play, no doubt. We're sipping on cold brew a little late into the day, but still sipping on that cold brew. Stroman over 4.5 Ks. I don't like Stroman K props just in general. Not a good proposition. He's been so inconsistent with that. You're never really getting a good line. And the thing about him is when he goes deep into an inning, this happens every year, and it's so annoying. If he throws more than 20 pitches in an inning, he falls apart because he can't last that long in a single inning. He starts to fall apart. He starts to get his blisters act up. I'm not even kidding. His blisters act up on his finger. Falls apart. He could have a 3 inning outing. Now he's been better lately. I think he'll be good, but he really can disappoint people. I don't like taking his props. Not strong value. If we if we get up to 10K likes in the chat, I'll drop another free play from the SoBet today. But if anyone wants those, they're in my links. Or shoot me a DM. If you shoot me a DM on Instagram, anyone who shoots me a DM on Instagram, I'll send a discount link through. I'll send a discount link through for anyone who wants to get on SoBet. You know, this is I'm sharing this at a very low rate for month by month for people who want to ride with me. We're getting NFL, MLB. This is the best time to join. Astros -1.5. Mets say I do like Mets today. Mets have been playing great ball. They're up 1 game on the Braves right now, so it's a really big spot for the Mets. Yeah, I like Mets today. Nats money line. We can talk about the Nats money line. Let me pull this up. And we can break it down. Chargers week 2 trap. No, TS. I hear what you're saying. I don't like the Chargers much from what I've seen. Nick Missler knows what's up. I don't like too much, but we hammered the Chargers last week because we knew how bad The Panthers were gonna, or not the Panthers, the Raiders were gonna be, and we're gonna like the Chargers again because we know how bad the Panthers are. The Panthers are trash. I've been saying. So yeah, I think the Chargers and the Ravens are the two freest plays of week 2. I know they're super juicy, but those are the two like can't lose plays. Like if you're in a Survivor League or whatever, put 20 on -1.5 Tigers. All right, JC, we liked it at -1, but that's still good. Brewers team total over 3.5. I don't hate that. I don't hate it. It's a fair line, so I'm not on it, but it's not bad. Me name's Jeffrey. Good to see you. Good to see you. We are live on everything else, but I know my when I multi-stream, I know that Twitch takes down my video, so it's just an audio show there. But anyway, shout out to everyone on Instagram and the TikTok. If you DM me on Instagram, I'll send you a discount link to get on SoBet, get all my plays every single day. No, easy. Appreciate you. All right, so someone was asking about the Nats. We're going to look at the Nats game right now. Let's get into it, fiends. Let's do it. Appreciate it, Nick. Let's go. Yankees tonight, says Hub. I don't love Stroman. Lugo's been pretty good. I think there might be sharp. The Instagram's Pick'em Petey. Shoot me a DM on there and I'll get you. Pick'em Petey, 2 Ys, just like here. 2 Ys because they always take down my initial accounts, but we pop back up. Vegas can't stop us. So yeah, I'm not taking the Royals, but I would prefer the Royals to the Yankees tonight. And listen, I'm the guy that took the Yankees to win the World Series. I'm on the Yankees. I like the Yankees. I am on TikTok, Jay Carrillo. It's Pick'em Petey with 2 Ys. I got the multiple accounts going, just FYI. So yeah, I am live on TikTok as well. Not a new account. It's just been my backup account, and now I'm making it the focus because the other one got taken down. So, Nats, you got Gore against Lopez. I like Lopez. I don't like Gore. I would never ride with Gore against the Braves. The Braves are kind of like fighting for their lives to make the playoffs. I think it would be situationally. I like the Braves. They've been letting us down a ton. I don't think there's a value on it, but I'm definitely not taking the Nats. The Nats are just a trash team, and Gore's a trash pitcher, and he's been getting worse as the season goes on. He's had a heavy workload, too. He's a guy that you should not expect him to have a good September, honestly. He's been throwing way too many pitches. Appreciate all the files. Run those files up. We get 30 more files. I'll share another free play from the TikTok. And if you shoot me a DM on Instagram, anyone who shoots me a DM on Instagram, I'll send you the discount link and get you on the SoBet right away. You get all my plays every single day. We got a full slate up for today. We already dropped a Thursday night football action. We're going to keep cooking. We're going to keep taking Vegas money. You know we're going to have college football up early. We got NFL up early. What more can you want? Nats money line's a pass for me. It's a pass for me. Jay, good to see you. Yeah, it's definitely a pass on that. We pass on the Nats. That's what we talked about. Someone was asking Astros -1.5. Astros -1.5. Let's take a gander. I gotta be honest. It's feeling a little weird. It's feeling a little bit weird looking at MLB plays right now. It's crazy. Braves Nats under is okay. I'd rather take the Nats team total under than the full game under. So Arrighetti against Beto. Arrighetti had one of the worst outings ever last week. He's been pitching really well. He started out the season really strong, right? Really terrible. He was like a free fade. He was horrible at the beginning of the season. And then around All-Star break, he started pitching better, started becoming a strikeout machine. His over on Ks was free money. He was dialed in. And then last week, I believe it was his last outing, he didn't make it out of the first inning. He gave up 9 runs in the first inning. It was one of the worst outings anyone's had the whole season. I do think he bounces back. I like the Astros in the spot, but Beto's sneaky underrated for the A's. You might find value on the under in this spot. You might find value in the under. I don't like Astros -1.5. Astros money line's a little too juicy. That's where I would be at. And then you could also be like, is Arrighetti going back to spaghetti Arrighetti? And you fade him and you take Beto. It's not horrible. Mike likes Arizona State on Thursday. Red Sox. Let's talk about Red Sox. Appreciate it. I'm sending these through. For anyone who messaged me on Instagram at Pick'em I'm sending the discount links through. I've still got a bunch left, but there is a limited number. So just FYI, if you shoot me a DM on Instagram at Pick'em I send through the SoBet discount link. You get on. It's a very simple proposition. After the first 10 people DM and sign up, after the link has actually been used, the link goes void after 10 people use it. All right. So, Orioles Red Sox, Suarez Crawford. Suarez has been pretty good lately. Let's look at recent splits. Last 7 games, 36 innings, 36 hits, 27 Ks, 8 walks, 1-2-1 whip. It's really just not walking people anymore that's helping him survive. He's not a huge K guy, which, you know, at Fenway, you're not striking people out. The ball can get out of the yard. It's just something to keep an eye on. Crawford has really fallen off lately. His last 7 games, 5.8 ERA, 13 walks. I'm gonna be honest, better numbers in the last 5 than I would have thought, but still not great. That's a tough one. I kind of want to say under, but Crawford's numbers at a glance are better than I thought they had been recently. His last 2 outings were a little better. Suarez has been pretty up and down throughout the season, as has the Red Sox hitting. Orioles are a pretty inconsistent offense. They definitely have a lot of pop. So I'm staying away from the game because I lean under. SBD, I appreciate you, bro, for real. I lean under in this spot, but we're at Fenway and we got Orioles bats that could pop off at any moment, so you can't really lean on that. Someone's asking for a good Nerfy. A good Nerfy today. Royals, Yankees, but you got the Yankees top of the order is so ready to go yard. Angels, Twins. If you can fade the Twins. Can't do Guards, White Sox. Padres, Mariners. Padres, Mariners might be the play. Kirby, Darvish. If you need that nerf, Padres, Mariners might be the play. Brewers, Giants is also decent value. Those would be the 2 if I had to take a nerfy. Nothing that I'm really on. We're talking MLB, Zach, but we get into NFL. I'm actually looking. I'm gonna go through some week 2. I've got an early line week 2 little parlay action we could talk about if people really want. Like I said, I'm not a big parlay guy. I don't believe in the value in it, but I hit some week 1 parlays. People like them. People want me to share them more. I understand. I think with NFL, sometimes you want to do it, whatever. What was the free play? Julian, the free play was Tigers -1. Tigers -1. And again, for anyone who wants all the plays on SoBet every single day, I'm sending a couple more of these out. But if you DM me on Instagram, it's Pick'empedia. If you DM me on Instagram, I send the discount link through. You get on there. You get all my plays. I drop the play every single day. A full slate of plays. I give you the play. I give you the write-up. I give you the unit size, the analysis, every single thing that goes into it. Chiefs are 6-point favorites against the Bengals, which I doubt that would have been the case before the Bengals had a terrible start to the season. But I still like Chiefs in that spot. The Bengals, I said this, and I'm disgusted with myself for not going through. But if you were in the live Sunday morning, I've been saying it. The Patriots were the live dog. The Bengals historically slow starters. Burrow coming back from a weird injury. No T. Higgins. And it's the same thing. -1 is better odds than the money line, and you push if they win by 1. You push if they win by 1 as opposed to losing when you take the -1/2. So it's just in between. You get better odds, but you don't need to win by 2. You need to win by 2 to win, but not to avoid the push. You like that nerf? He says SB. Yes, sir. All right. Drop some flames in the chat. Drop some flames in the chat if you rode with me yesterday on the Niners -4. If you rode with me yesterday on the Niners -4, drop some flames in the chat. Let me see it, baby. Let Vegas see it. Make them scared. Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go. Yeah, we got a lot of fiends in here. A lot of fiends. P. McCarthy tailed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cash it. Easy, easy. Just like we cashed the Eagles. Just like we're about to cash that Thursday night play. We also cashed the Brees Hall over. Our primetime props have been killing it. Week 1 primetime props won every single primetime day. That's what's up. I believe. All right. And I have risen. Miro knows. Miro knows. Let's go, baby. All right. The play that I shared already is the Tigers -1. Tigers -1. That's a play I shared already, but I said we would look through some week 2 NFL, early lines and put together a little 4-5 legger, All right. These are early lines, but there's probably a lot of value right now. So listen. Vikings Niners, I'm actually staying away from. I'm staying away from Vikings Niners, okay? The Niners are minus 267, but I'm staying away. The Ravens are minus 550. It's minus 550. Minus 550's got to hit every single time, basically, but the minus 550 is hitting. Your free square of the week. T, I just had stuff going on. It actually everything ended up getting switched on my week 1 plans anyway, so it was just too late. It was just a logistical situation, but I've done it. It's a sick time. I've done it. Did it for Super Bowl last year. It was sick. Let's go, Jake Carell. Let's go. All right. So your free square for the week is Ravens money line. The Raiders are terrible. I said this. They are. Of course they are. Wow, this isn't sharp. It's square as hell. But obviously that's your free square. Jets Titans. We're staying away from that on the free. Colts Packers. We're staying away from that. Saints Cowboys. Cowboys are minus 292. They should be big favorites, but that's big. That's big. This is probably the week. You know, everyone says week 1 take a unit on every dog across the way, and you'll profit. Was not the case this year. Just saying, was not the case. Week 2, that looks like it based on these lines. It could be. Seahawks Patriots. Yes, the Seahawks are going to win. There's a reason why the Patriots won last week, and it's exactly what I was saying. The Bengals are the worst team to start off a season ever, and they're in a terrible position. That was the Bengals' loss more than a Patriots win. The Seahawks, nothing special, but yes, they are going to take care of the Patriots. The Chargers, really not special, not impressed, but the Panthers are the worst team in the NFL. The Chargers are taking it right now. On your week 2 square parlay, you've got Ravens, Seahawks, Chargers. Nobody's blowing this. Over 49 in the Bills Dolphins is most likely hitting. Bills team total over 23.5 is even better because if you think about it, Bills defense was a little shaky. Bills defense was a little bit shaky, but they figured it out in the second half. But Josh Allen was great. He was elite. The Dolphins defense is weak. Josh Allen has absolutely owned the Dolphins historically. He's been so good against them week after week after year after year after year. He's going to do the same thing to them like he always does. So if you take Allen or you take the Bills team total over 23.5, which you can get now, it'll probably go up to 24 plus. But if you take the team total over 23.5, that's going to smack because either the Bills roll or the defense is a little weak and the Bills have to make up for it. And you have Allen cut loose. There's no way they don't go up for 24. All right. So far on the week 2 square parlay, we got Hawks, Chargers, Ravens. Now we keep it moving. Giants, Commanders. That's the last game I would touch. Jets. I said the Jets are not as good as people thought they did. They played a really good team. If you look at my video from yesterday, it was right on the nose, right on the nose, right on the nose, right on the nose, right? The Niners are still that team. They're still the best roster in the NFL. The Jets, they're not going to be last year, but you thought Rodgers was going to come back after 1 year off and just pop off against Fred Warner and Nick Bosa with that offense line? Of course not. I think the Jets are overvalued. I don't think they're trash, but I think they're overvalued. The MLB pick tonight is Detroit -1. Detroit -1. And again, the full slate is up on SoBet as always. It's in my links. If you DM me on Instagram, it's Pick'empedia on Instagram. If you DM me on Instagram, I'll send the discount link through. We still got a few people left to do this. If you send me a DM on Instagram, I'll send the discount link through. You get all my plays discounted, MLB, NFL, college football, and we'll have another huge week. I mean, listen, we're talking $10. That's what it gets down to. It gets you down to $10 a month, which is like 30 cents a day, which is like 7 cents a play with what we're at. So it's crazy cheap. It's just so people will see what we're at. And you stay at that discount rate, by the way. You stay at that discount rate. It's not like for the first month. It's as long as you ride. So definitely ride with me on SoBet. We're going to keep smacking NFL. We're going to keep smacking college football. And we're going to still dominate the rest of the MLB season. So get involved. Back to the square parlay. Okay. Browns, Jags, not touching it. Bucks, Lions, not touching it. But I will say the Bucks crushed college football, did well in NFL. We did well in NFL, 1 and 2 on the main plays, but then we hit some props, and I didn't share it, so I'm not going to count this, but I did hit a plus 851 parlay. That's why I'm sharing it now, because people want the parlays, even though I don't like parlays, but people want a square parlay. I'll give it to them. All right. Leaving the Jags Browns alone. Bengals Chiefs. We are going to take the Chiefs money line. I know the Bengals have done well against the Chiefs historically. I get it. Blah, blah, blah. The Bengals come out really slow. They look really bad. This is not surprising. It'll probably be week 4 or 5 again until they start playing. It's just how it goes. Burrow with that hand, that defense that's so weak. The Chiefs offense looked good. That's another freebie. We're in for 4 right now. And then we're going to take as our final leg to really get this one over the hump. We can't put any nonsense in here. We need Survivor quality plays across the board. Survivor quality plays across the board. Give me the Jets on the money line. The Titans are absolutely trash. You saw how Will Levis looked. He's going to be scared as hell against that Jets defense. The Jets know what they got to do. They got to come back. They got to take care of business. It's going to be a disaster. This is 5 leg plus 420. Lock it in. You know that's smacking. It is. It is. Eagles money line is pretty solid, but the Falcons are still a big question mark. Commanders, I mean, the Giants look so bad. I think the Commanders win, but the Commanders are still a big question mark. The Bucks are kind of a question mark too, so I don't really have enough of a read on that. Real quick, the legs are Ravens, Seahawks, Chargers, Chiefs, Jets. Ravens, Seahawks, Chargers, Chiefs, Jets. Ravens, Seahawks, Chargers, Chiefs, Jets. That's 5 legs plus 420. Those lines will change. You won't get it as good as this right now. But if you want all the plays every single day, you want all the plays every single day, go to my profile, hit the links, hop on SoBet, get all my plays every single day. I post a full slate. I give you the unit size. I give you the write up. I give you the analysis. I give you all the keys, everything you need. Bills or Dolphins. Bills are winning that game, but the Bills team total over 23.5 is where it's at. Bills team total over 23.5 is going to smack. That's going to be one of the best plays you see. Brad, appreciate the follow. All right, you guys earned another MLB prop because we got enough. We got enough likes. We got enough follows. You earned another MLB prop. I'm gonna read you this one for tonight. And again, I'll say it one more time before I get into this prop. We went 9-1 the first week of college football. 2-1 the second week. If you include the video I shared on here, 4-1. So that puts us at 13 on 2. 13 and 2. King, we are talking MLB, but I'm also bragging about how well I did in college football because we'll have early college football plays dropping throughout the week and NFL. So I think I'd have to double check, but I think we're going to be like 21 and 7. 21 and 7 in football so far this season. Have to double check. That's plays I shared here and everywhere. But again, if you want a discount to get on SoBet, just shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'll send a few more of these discount links through. Shoot me a DM on Instagram. It's Pick 'em Petey. Now I'm going to read you this MLB prop for tonight. Can I get a lock in? Can everyone lock in? Please. Focus up. Nebraska's the real deal. I mean, not the real deal. They're fine. Yeah, Romario, I posted on SoBet already today. So if you shoot me a DM to get on SoBet, I'll send that discount link through, and you'll see the post today. None of the plays have begun. It's all evening plays. This is for the Brewers game. Give me Aaron Saval, Milwaukee, over 15 and a half outs recorded. That's plus money on DK, plus 105. We're going to do one unit. Well, the VIP is where I drop props and early plays and live bets. So it's an add-on. I drop props, early plays, live bets, and some add-ons. But I do early line drops and so on. So you get an additional like 30 plays a week. We smacked Bills live money line. All right. Aaron Traval, Milwaukee, over 15 and a half outs recorded, plus 105 on DK, 1 unit. It's hard not to take it at plus money. He went 7 innings versus this team 2 starts ago. He's over the line in 3 of his last 5 starts, and he gets a slumping Giants team that has the second highest K rate, 29%, fourth average, 210, sixth worst OPS, 642, and sixth worst weighted run creation plus 80 over the last 14 days. This is a really weak offense in the Giants. A really weak offense in the Giants. We get plus money at over 15 and a half outs. That means he just needs to go into the 6th outing and record an out. Easy. And San Francisco has a 118 average against Saval with 4 hits and 34 career at bats. It's not a tiny sample size. It is 34 ABs. 34 ABs, and they've collected a grand total of 4 hits. That's atrocious. He owns them. Give me Cheval over 15.5 outs, plus 105 on DK. Lock it in. We got a big day brewing. I need you dialed. Okay? And I'll say it one more time. As I always say it. If you want these plays every single day, football, baseball, college football, NBA in a month. Get with me on SoBet right now. Shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'll send you through a discount code. You get on. You feast with me. We do damage to Vegas. Bad things. Naughty behavior. Good return for Zamir White in London. Yes, sir, Lo. Let's go. -1.5 on the Phillies, -1.5 on the Guardians. Don't love it. Don't love it. Phillies bats been pretty inconsistent. It's tough to take them on the run line. The Guardians is okay. If you want to take the Guardians -1.5, it's not one of my plays, but I support you. You want to do it. It's an okay spot. Listen, when it comes to MLB in September, we have to pay attention to some of the. I did Dallas money line boom truck. Mariners is okay today. I lean under in that game. Toronto money line, Pirates money line. Eh. There's some with teams that aren't making the playoffs. Teams that aren't making the playoffs, you're going to see some weird behavior in September. Teams that are chasing, that was for Aaron Cheval for Milwaukee. Teams that are chasing, they're in the race, but they're not guaranteed. You're going to see a lot of bullpen leverage. So sometimes you take the under on pitcher outs because of that. Sometimes you take the over on pitcher outs because they're going to leave them in long. You just have to understand the context of the situation. Playoff baseball is the mindset of these teams that are right in the middle of the hunt. So they're going to use their pitchers and their pinch hitting spots, but they're going to use their pitchers like it's a playoff spot. That's how they're going to treat them. They're going to leave in the aces for 10 extra pitches, 2 extra hitters. They're going to pull the mid range guys a little earlier if they're not doing great. Max leverage from the bullpen. You need to take that into consideration with all the plays you're making, especially pitcher props. When I talked about the Cheval pitcher prop, we are considering where the bullpen is at, what the matchup looks like, and the fact that the Brewers are in playoff contention. They're making playoff contention decisions with their pitching. There's a huge opportunity to profit throughout September. Huge opportunity to profit throughout September if you understand the context. That's the key, the context. We like the Mets, Samuel. The Mets are in a good spot today. Again, there's another context read, right? The Mets are in the middle of the race. Their bullpen's been a lot better. They're going to use maximum leverage in the bullpen. They're not going to be saving arms, anything like that. They're going to be locked in. I think it's a good spot for the Mets. I like them today. For teams that are not in playoff contention, think the Pirates. Think a Skeens start. They're not going to leave them go. They're not going to let them go deep into games. They're going to be shutting guys down early, pitching wise, especially guys that are good prospects, younger guys, coming off injury, guys that could be traded, situations like that. Baltimore, I really don't like that game. There's no real value in that spot. I don't like the over. I don't like the under. I don't like either side. I'm staying far away from that game. Schwarber and Hernandez home run. Listen, buddy, we don't do home run picks here. We're actually trying to make money. If you want to do that shit, go play roulette. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be a dick, but sometimes you gotta. Listen, I'm gonna come right back. I gotta go take care of my other stream. If you catch my drift, this coffee's going through me. I'll be right back, and when I come back, we might be done. I might have sent out all the discount links. I've got a couple left, but if you DM me on Instagram, at Pick'emPD, I'll send through a discount link to get all my plays on SoBet every single day. Thoughts on Tigers, Phillies, Mets, Missed Live. We like Tigers. We like Mets. Phillies is okay today. Definitely not in a parlay. Cleveland money line under 9.5 in AZ. Okay, I don't like the same game parlay with the unders. Too scared to bet home runs. Yeah, because stupid. There's not a single player in the entire MLB. If you took their home run prop every single day, you'd be profitable. Exactly, Ra. All right, be right back. We're back, baby. We're back. We're fresh. We're ready to do a little bit more damage to Vegas. Stay dialed in. Got to replenish the liquids after that. All right, so to recap. We shared 2 plays. Josh Allen anytime TD is strong. You're going to be late to that. The market is not going to be great for that. Brewers pitcher over 4.5 Ks. Take the over 15.5 outs for Saval. We shared Tigers -1. Tigers -1 is the play we shared already. Tigers -1. Lock that action in. And if you want all my action every single day, it's on SoBet. You can shoot me a DM on Instagram, Pick'em to get the discount for that. Follow me here because I drop free plays daily. Follow Return of Pick'em I drop free plays daily on there because they took down my main account because Vegas, you get the idea. Vegas got them to take it down because I was giving away too many bangers. That's just how it goes. They're going to fight against you. They're going to fight against you. No way around it. All right. Cheers, gang. We're live every day, usually earlier than this. Check out my links. Join the SoBet if you want the plays every single day. Join the Telegram. I do some live action there. I drop a free play in there daily. It's in my links. I talked about this free money glitch. I'm not even kidding when I say that. I let people know when I'm going live. I let people know what's going on. Dolphins money line's a trash play. Don't do it. So you know what to do. Free play goes up on Telegram every single day. Full slate goes up on SoBet every single day. Both are in my links. And get involved. Stop being a degenerate and start feasting with the sports betting messiah.